So we have arrived at 90 Degrees Shabu+Grill Seafood Buffet. It's got a little bit of everything. A little bit of shabu, a little bit of grill, and a whole lot of buffet. So let's go on in and see what it's like. These dessert-like foods. So here we've got the raw moots for the shabu and the grill. And just look at all the vegetables you can get. Here's all the sauces you can imagine. Here's all the hot foods that have already been cooked, that you can eat. Steamed rice. Noodles. So you can see the setup here is for 4 people on this table. Well, actually it's for 8 double tables together. Each person gets their own individual shabu bowl, and you share a grill with 4 people. While I wait for the pasta boil and the grill to heat up, I'm gonna get some of the pre-cooked food so I can start eating a little bit. Okay, so we're gonna start with the cane drink, I guess that's what it is. Wow. It's very thick, very cane sugary flavored. Let's try the oyster. Now I will say this is not usually my style of food. I'm not really big on seafood and the snails. I'm just gonna try them. Or the mussel here. Let's see how the mussel is. I must say, actually, I'm pleasantly surprised. The spices on the mussel tastes really nice. I really can go for more of those. You know, there's so much other food, we gotta try the other stuff first. Into the snail. Now, the trick with snails is you twist it. At least that's what I remember from my brief time in China. I had some sea snails. You have to twist it out. I'm using a toothpick to do so. Come on. And this one I think I'm going to dip in a sauce. There you go. You see you got the snail out of the shell. Let's go with my mixture of hot sauce, soy sauce, vinegar, and garlic. What I put in this one. Let's try the snail. Even with the sauce, that is not my cup of tea. That is not a snail that I'll want to have again. But I do also remember this hard part on the outside. You also don't want that. That's how you're going to get them out. Okay, take off the hard part. Now let's see if I can get this smaller snail out. And it's all about the twist. Let's grab and twist it out. That came out a lot easier. Smaller, which is good. I don't really like snails. That first one wasn't very good. Let's try this one. And it's certainly not the sauce. Sauce tasted fine. I don't like the flavor of the snail. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the snails. Not doing the snails again. Also, we got some crab here. Let's see, you're gonna take a little bit out. Hard to get into the crab though, without using your hands. Try it. Okay, this crab is not bad. Very garlicky. If you like a soft-shelled crab, not a bad way to go. Alright, so let's try some of the other stuff on this plate. Looks like a chicken wing. Try that one. What is that? Okay. This is a sweet chicken wing. It is very sweet. Kind of a light barbecue flavor. Really, it's nice. That's a nice thing. That's nice and good. Alright, so let's try this. I'm not sure what's inside, but it's a little baked or fried ball of some kind. Let's see what it is. Oh, our kid's favorite. That's a custard inside. Oh, this is really good. This is very nice dim sum style custard. The custard's really good. The bread is good. So this is definitely something that I might want some more of. Next, let's try some of the noodles. Alright, so the noodles are rather tasteless, kind of bland. You might want to put your own spice on them. They do have some veg with it. I definitely would not necessarily get this unless you just want something to take away from. Let's go to the rib. So this is cooked on the grill. Let's see how the Korean ribs taste. Not your standard Korean rib. It's probably not as much fried as I would have liked, but you know, it's got all the flavor that you have for a Korean sauce rib. So it's a good rib. Alright, so we got some grilled octopus right here. I should have dipped it in some sauce, but that is tender for octopus. Generally you get octopus that tender, so I definitely think the octopus is a really good thing to have. Unless octopus or if it's calamari, either one, it's still nice and tender. They also have lots of salmon you saw there, so let's see what the salmon is like. Not a fan of cooked salmon myself. Let's try on some sauce. So let's try a little shabu. If you don't know how you do it, you just take your, I'm using the spice because that's what I like. You take your meat, dip it in until it's cooked. And because it's really hot and boiling, it doesn't take very long to cook it. After I taste it, I'm going to tell you what kind of meat it is. So it was in the hot spice. See what the hot spice was like. Let's see what the hot spice was like. I can definitely taste the lemongrass in that hot sauce. So the meat, it was very neutral meat. I'm guessing it was probably pork. Didn't have much flavor to it. Or lamb, but that was definitely a taste of lemongrass coming through from the pot. The sauce I had wasn't very good, so I changed them out. So there's salt and pepper there. There's a chili sauce. There's a soy sauce, garlic, vinegar, garlic vinegar, spring onions, all in there. Those are good sauces. Korean beef ribs here. You got the Korean pork, spicy pork belly, and some beef. And they're all really good. Tasting very good. For the grill, instead of oil, they give you butter to put on. So you spread the butter on the grill first, and then let the butter melt before you start cooking. So there's a beef side, beef soup sides on the top, lemongrass spices on the bottom. So I have tried them both. So this one, as you can see, is very kind of clean. So these are in the beef soup side, whereas these ones, you can kind of see they are a little reddish in color. So those are in the lemongrass spicy side. I must say, after trying both, I prefer the beef soup side. So here is a razor clam that we're gonna try. So just slide right off. So let's see what it's like. Wow. That pretty much just tastes like the ocean. Think about when you get a mouthful of seawater. That's what that clam tastes like. A mouthful of seawater. Complete with the sand crunched between your teeth as well. So take a look at this dessert. Coconut milk, looks like tapioca. Very sweet and pretty good. You just drink it from the cup. It's a really good dessert. We got some thin sliced meat in the beef bone soup. This is the way you're gonna eat the beef. Dip in the salt pepper.
It wasn't as much of a mismatch as you
Dip in the soy sauce mixture.
Yeah.
And then add the spice. Now that tastes good. Spicy pork belly, all cooked on the grill. After having all the Korean foods, pork belly, bulgogi, Korean short ribs, this is one of the better ones, but still, it's no Korean barbecue. You can see the pork belly just sitting there left over.
45 to 7 when I came in here.
Not as good as the hot pot. Alright, so after just finished the meal, yeah, I'm really full, of course. What do you expect at the buffet? You're always going to be really full after a buffet. Let's see. Cost, well, you see the price right there. That's how much it costs. $200 and some for 8 of us. Not so bad, maybe you might think. It's for a buffet, maybe that's not so bad. But the question is, the real question is, would I come back here again? No. No, it just wasn't that good. Better Korean barbecue if you go to a regular Korean barbecue place. Better shabu if you go to a regular shabu place. The combination is like the lesser of two not so good places.